But it was very confusing because she's grinding on me, but she's not talking to me, you know? But my homeboys are talking to me, so I'm talking to them, but I'm trying not to lose focus of that ass either. It was 15 minutes of multitasking. It was not an easy night. Because my boys was like, Gary, what's up with old girl? I was like, motherfucker, I don't know. She finally, after like 5 songs, she grabbed my hands, walked me over to the bar. She grabbed a napkin and a pen from the bartender, and she wrote down, I'm deaf. So my first thought was, how was you dancing? Because she was on beat. So she had explained to me on this napkin, all the deaf kids at Gallaudet, they went to this one particular nightclub on purpose because they had a big dance floor, but they had a side room. And the side room had very low ceilings, very compact walls. So all the deaf kids would go to this particular nightclub because they could go to this room and they could feel the vibrations and the beats coming off the wall. But she explained all this to me on a napkin. It's like 3 paragraphs. So I'm looking at this shit like, I know she don't think I'm about to write her back. Like I said, this is before everybody had cell phones. Because then the next thing she wrote was, can I get your number? I wrote down, why? She wrote, I could call you. I was like, ooh, I kind of want to hear this. So I gave her my number. 2 days later, I'm in the barracks. Phone rings. And I don't know if anybody here has ever gotten a phone call from the TTY Hearing Impaired Network. I didn't know what this shit was. If you've never got a phone call from them, it's very prison-esque the first time they call. Because the phone rang, I picked it up and it was, ooh. Hi, may I speak with Gary Owen? I go, this is he. Hi, this is so-and-so from the TTY Hearing Impaired Network. Are you familiar? I said, I am not. She said, okay, this is how it works. You talk, I type. As you're talking, I'll be typing. It'll go to her computer. She'll type back. I'll read you her response. You can respond accordingly. I said, simple enough. It takes about 15, 20 minutes to get the hang of it. Now me and her having a pretty good conversation. Then my dumb ass decides to crack a joke. Here's a problem with that. When you crack a joke, you need people to laugh immediately. That lets you know the joke is funny. That's not what happened here. I hit the joke. Yeah. It's like 2 minutes later, the operator comes back. Ha! 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 Your turn. Fucked up the joke now. But I couldn't get her clearance to come on the base. So every time we'd have to hang out, I'd have to go to her campus. And I don't know if anyone's been to Gallaudet's campus. That is a quiet campus. If you just want to be alone with your thoughts or write a novel, go there. But I'd always be in her dorm room hanging out, and I'd always catch myself whispering. One day I was like, why the fuck am I whispering? Anybody can hear me on the whole floor. I could be yelling my ass off right now. But like I said, she was on the volleyball team, so I used to always go see her volleyball games. And that was cool, but it was different. I'd never been to a sporting event that quiet. And it was female volleyball, so smaller college, so it wasn't very crowded. But man, I'd never been to a gym that silent for a sporting event. It was so quiet in the gym, I could hear the scoreboard changing scores. I never knew the scoreboard made noises. I thought it had a tick in my brain for a minute. I'm just sitting there, ta-tank! Ta-tank! What the fuck is that noise? So let me explain why we broke up after 4 months. She asked me to go to a men's basketball game with her. I said, yeah, of course I'll go. So we go. We walk into the gym. The exact same gym I see her play volleyball in numerous times. Now it's packed. Got to be at least 1,000 deaf kids in the gym. You know, still pretty quiet because they don't clap. They do shit like this, you know. Halfway through the first half, this one brother on Gallaudet steals the ball, dribbles down the court, and does a windmill dunk. Ka-tank! Okay, deaf people, their vocal cords work. They just don't know how to use them. So when this brother dunked the ball, 1,000 deaf kids reached below their chairs, and they grab these Coke cups you get at basketball and football games, and they hold up to their mouth, and they scream the most god-awful noise you will ever hear in your life into this cup. You gotta warn a motherfucker this is about to happen, by the way. You can't have me in total silence for 4 months, and at a left field, 1,000 deaf people at the exact same time scream into these cups. And my girl was the loudest one. She leading the charge. I broke up with her that night. I did, but it's not for the reasons you think. I know you're probably thinking, Gary, that's an asshole move. How could you do that? No, that is not why I broke up with her. I broke up with her because when I went to that men's basketball game with her, we had already had sex 5 or 6 times. Never heard her make that noise. I didn't know she had the ability to make that noise. Listen, the most I ever got out of her was, oh, 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 oh. At one point, I thought it went really deep. I heard a, I never got close to her. Listen, she's a sweet young lady. I had to let that butterfly fly. You ever break up with somebody, and then the next day, you're replaying the relationship in your brain, you're like, oh my God, we should have broke up a long time ago. How did I miss all these red flags? Because that's what I was doing with her. I'm replaying the relationship, I'm like, oh my God. How did I miss all this? Because it hit me like every time we would have sex, when I would get done, she would just cool me being done. There was one time we was having sex and she turned around. More. 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 No, every time I would get done, she'd be like, that's all you got, bitch, fuck you. I didn't know what she was saying. She was saying, that's all you got, bitch, fuck you. She'd been cussing me out for 4 months. I thought I was putting it down. I heard her say, bitch, fuck you. I said, yeah, I did do that, didn't I? She been mad the whole time. I was thinking about memories, man. You come back, you have all these memories. And I always heard, like, you don't start having memories that stick to your 4. And I believe that. I think 0 to 3, you're just kind of winging it. That's why I don't know why parents take their kids on vacation before 4. They ain't going to remember it. Just lie to them, you know? Just get a little boat, go on the Anacostia River. What was that? That's when I took you to Italy for your 2nd birthday. Yep, we went to Venice and everything. I believe that's true, though, because I don't have memory. The memories that stick is 4. And 4 to 7 was a very distinct time in my life, because I just remember at that time, it was just me and my mom, and we lived in a little 1-bedroom apartment. And then, you know, my mom slept in the bedroom every night because we only had 1 bedroom. I slept on the couch because we only had 1 TV. Wanted to watch TV, I had to sleep on the couch. But dudes would be coming over to see my mom. And I never knew what they wanted at that age. I just thought she had a lot of friends. And then I became an adult, and I look back, and I'm like, motherfuckers. Because I was just letting them in. Be knocking on the door. Hey, how's it going, little man? Your mom home? Uh-huh, she's at her room. I'm just leading these motherfuckers to the slaughter. Some of the guys was cool, though. Some of the guys used to bring me snacks. I thought that was cool. Like, you're gonna come fuck my mom, at least bring me a little something to munch on while you're doing it, you know? Don't have me out here starving. And my mom was smart, because the apartment's so small you could hear everything. So when dudes would come over, she would turn her stereo all the way up in the bedroom. But the only music that used to come out of mom's room was that music group, the Eagles. So I can't listen to them anymore. I can't listen to Hotel California or Tequila Sunrise or Desperado. It hits different. I'm glad that group broke up. Fuck that group, actually, you know? Some days are better than others, though. Like Wednesdays was a good day because this dude named Billy would come over. And Billy always brought me a Frosty from Wendy's. And I thought that was the coolest shit, because every Wednesday morning I'd wake up, get ready for school. I knew I was going to have a good day because I was getting a Frosty that night. I'd be at recess playing by myself. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting a Frosty tonight, boy. Billy always act like he ain't have it either. He be coming to the apartment, knock on the door. Hey, what's up, Gary? Hey, what's up, Billy? Your mom home? I don't know, maybe. You know I got you, little man. Come on in, Billy! He's in the other room blowing my mom's back out. I'm in the living room enjoying the shit out of this frosty. There's plenty of room at the hotel. Such a lovely place.